7:30 on Tuesday morning. We have a little under a 4-hour drive to Thunder Bay for our presentation. And one of our little Indians is still sleeping. We need to go for breakfast and get rolling. What do you have to say about that, Austin? Not really sure. Come on, dude. It would suck if this was live on Facebook, wouldn't it? Oh, he's angry this morning.
He's an angry elf. He's an angry elf.
Come on, Sparky. Come on, get up. That's always nice when you get a pillow right in the back. Or 2 pillows in the back. Or when your dad pulls your ass out of bed. Come on, Sparky, let's go. Get up. Austin, come on, I'm serious. We gotta go.
Morning. You ever wondered what a teenager looks like first thing in the morning when he hasn't had enough sleep and he had to get up early?
Good morning, actually.
Yeah. It is 1:13 in the morning.
We're next door to a pizzeria steakhouse.
Yes.
Go there for breakfast.
I'd tell you where we are, but we're not quite sure.
Somewhere between here and there.
Yes.
In northern
We're
Ontario.
in some small town in northern Ontario.
And
We can't go any further because we don't have any fuel, and none of the gas stations are open.
that's the only reason why we had to stop.
Not that, we're really tired.
First motel we've hit though.
Alright, so let's cut to the chase. Riley, bed test time. This is not going to be an exuberant one, I feel.
I don't know how.
In Long Lac, Ontario.
I don't know how old these beds are, so I don't know how much life they got left.
Just give it. Let's go to bed. Good morning. Give up trying to figure out what day it is. I don't even know where we are, to be honest. It's 9 minutes after 7 in the morning. We are rolling already. We've had a little less than 5 hours sleep. We have about 6 hours to do a 5-hour drive to get to our next presentation. We're all not feeling very well, myself included. Keep the hammer down, hopefully make it through the day. Beautiful sunrise this morning. Very little cloud in the sky, but it is still cold, -8 currently. And lots and lots of snow. We're certainly in northern Canada. Northern Ontario, I should say. We couldn't go any further last night. The little town that we stayed in
Another day, another hotel room. It's about 11 o'clock at night. I think it's Wednesday. I've got a very busy day, up very early this morning. We left some town that I can't remember the name of. We hauled ass to Timmins. That's where we're going. I can't remember the name of the school. It was a high school. All I do remember is it was a really good presentation. We had a lot of fun there. And now we went from Timmins after the presentation, and we're in Sudbury. We have a presentation tomorrow, and we get to go home tomorrow night for a couple days, which is exciting. I'm not sure if the Riley bed test is going to happen tonight, because we're all pretty white. Junior's already in bed. Shane has gone to check the truck because he forgot something in it. And I'm going to join Austin shortly. I'm very tired. Till then, at the studio.
Right. Austin refuses to do the Riley bed test. Therefore, he is just part of the bed.
Am I gonna snore loud tonight?
Good afternoon. Normally it's good morning, but it's almost 20 after 5, and we haven't
Actually, not morning.
done a post yet today or a blog.
It's actually evening, not afternoon.
Yeah. Reason being is, one, we've been tired. We rolled into Sudbury late last night, as you saw by the bed test. I think it was our last post. This morning we took advantage of a late start at Lockerbie Composite High School in Sudbury, and got some sleep, and we feel all much better. We're still all fighting a bit of a cold, myself included, and I was a little busy this morning getting ready and getting breakfast, and then getting to the school in time and set up. We only had a small sample size of the school that we were able to present to, but it was still a very good presentation, and lots of the students there were very involved and very inspired. And usually the high school guys are a little harder to convince. You seem to get the "I'm too cool for school" attitude, but that wasn't the case with this bunch of individuals, or a lot of guys there that were quite inspired, and that's kind of what we're all about. We did a quick little ARE session for some parents that made the visit. It was great to put them through, and I think they're quite anxious to have us come back to do other events. So, what the store is all about is making new contacts, new friends, hopefully to continue to grow what we're doing and raising awareness and educating now, and taking everything to the next step. And this whole tour has become a bit overwhelming. The response the Autism Reality Experience has received, and I don't know where it's going to go from here, but the amount of interest and confirmations and calls and messages and emails and phone calls has been overwhelming at times. So we've left the Sudbury area, and we're heading home for the first time in many days, and looking forward to sleeping into our own beds.
Just for half a day.
We have another event tomorrow in Toronto, which, based on the amount of messages we had about the Autism Reality Experience, I think is going to be a battle royal to who gets in the simulator tomorrow.
And then Sunday,
which might not be a bad pay-per-view. Autism Parent Battle Royal, to see who gets in the simulator.
You gotta bring the Barney suit.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
and then Sunday, Kingston.
And then we're back rolling again on Sunday, so till later. I think this will probably be our last post till tomorrow. Good morning. It's been a few days since my last post. We left Sudbury, we got home on Thursday night. It's great to sleep in my own bed. I see the rest of my family, my daughter, my wife, dog. Then we had the Autism Ontario fundraiser put on by Preschool Canada at Poop Dome in Downsview. And we had the ARE on display. Had parents coming from all over. St. Catharines, Hamilton. It was amazing people would drive that far. Give so much of the time. It was pretty awesome to see some of the response coming out of that trailer as well. It was fantastic. There were a lot of parents that were struggling at home, and it was a very emotional time at times. Our presentation went over fairly well, I would say. It was a different environment. You know, half the people were still playing basketball while we were talking, but Austin spoke very well. And then yesterday we had a day off. I spent the day with my wife and my son. We got and my daughter and the dog, and we got the truck service ready for the last leg of our East Coast. Last leg of our journey. We're hitting the East Coast this week, and went out for a nice dinner all together. It was good. Watched the Leafs win, which is even better. This morning we've been at Autism Ontario Kingston headquarters today, putting through as many people as we can through the Autism Reality Experience. Pretty emotional day for all of us, as it always is when we're doing ARE, especially when parents are involved. We started at 10 o'clock and we didn't finish till almost 5 o'clock this evening. Shane is staying with his dad this evening, so it's just wee man and myself. And Austin is about to do the Riley bed test. Let's be ready. Good morning, we're here in Kingston at La Salle Secondary School. We're just about to start our second presentation of the day. Very busy day. We have 4 presentations today. This is the second. We just did grade 7s and 8s, and now we're doing 9 to 12. So a busy day. We're off to Belleville after, and then we're back to Kingston this evening for an evening presentation at Autism Ontario for parents. Austin has been an absolute twat so far this morning. True.
But it's all worked out now.
Alright, we'll see how long that lasts.
I just have to reset my timer, like you told me to.
Okay, it's just far enough, alright?
And you got your part to do.
Okay. One of my parts is I'm going to twist you inside out.
But I have to do my part first.
Right, okay.
Which I'm doing.
Okay, should we be having this argument on camera or not?
Well, you mentioned it, so...
No, I didn't. I just said you're being a twat.
Yeah.
I didn't ask to bring up the whole deal again. I didn't ask to start all over.
I'm not starting all over. I was explaining what the issue was to the camera. I was explaining to the... I was explaining on camera what the issue was.
We don't want to know what it is.
And that we worked it all out.
Okay.
About to see my dream car. One of them.
Whoever bought this is a lucky bastard.
It's been a busy day today. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, early evening. Racing One Autism team have done 3 presentations today. We still have 1 more to go. We've done 2 presentations at LaSalle Secondary this morning, and then we drove an hour to Belleville and did a presentation there at St. Teresa's
Yeah.
Catholic school. All three presentations, the two this morning and the one this afternoon, have been mint. We've done a great job. Very inspiring, lots of kids, great questions. Actually, we haven't done any questions today because we haven't had time. But we still had a lot of fun regardless.
I like my new hat.
Austin is quite happy with his new hat. We're at a Dodge dealership in Kingston. One of the families that came through the Autism Reality Experience yesterday. One of the sons of in the family works at Kingston Dodge, and Austin and him hit it off pretty good. And it turns out they have a Dodge Demon, which has made Austin very excited.
Which is one of my dream cars.
So we had to stop here on the way to the last presentation of the day for Autism Ontario at Holy Cross Secondary, so Austin could see it.
And I'm loaded with Hellcat stuff now.
Yeah, so Austin's got a Hellcat hat and a Hellcat shirt, and he's very happy.
Now I just need the car to go with it.
Yeah, which is a sharp contrast from the first few hours this morning, where wasn't so happy. It wasn't such a good morning for Austin. He struggled a bit with anxiety and caused lots of problems and made us all very angry.
But we changed it up a bit.
However, to Austin's credit, he's pulled his socks up and he's back on track. We're just getting ready for our last presentation in Kingston at Holy Cross Catholic High School. We're all set up and ready to go, anxiously awaiting the students to come in. Jamming with some tunes. We're feeling good. We have a hell of a drive after this. We have to be in Moncton, New Brunswick by tomorrow morning. We may have to straight through crew, but it's been good. So Austin, we've been rolling down the highway for a while. A little while ago, I looked over and I happened to glance on your iPad and you were watching a YouTube video. How was that possible?
No idea. My iPad's magic.
Well, it turns out that Junior here connected to
At the beginning of this tour,
yes, at the beginning of the
purposely in Thunder Bay,
I did not connect
went to
to
go
it.
find Bell's store because Bell has the best service across Canada. We needed Wi-Fi access for the entire length of this tour so that we could operate the business. Fast forward to 3.5 weeks later, I've had to reload the data 3 times. We're up to a maximum of 15 gigs now. And we have a glance over at Junior there, who's sheepishly being very quiet, minding his own business. And dude, what video are you watching? Oh, it's YouTube. How are you watching YouTube on your iPad? Oh, I'm just connected to the internet on the truck. Dude, the truck doesn't have internet. What's the name of the Wi-Fi access that you're in? Dude, that's my phone. No wonder it's maxed out. So we've racked up $200 worth of data in the last 3.5 weeks. And I'm assuming the majority of that is Mr. YouTube over there.
But my iPad is right now still connected to Wi-Fi. And Shane's phone is off.
You were told to take... No, it's not.
Turn the setting off, please. Go to settings and turn it off.
I didn't turn it off because it maxed out.
Only turn it on when you're in a hotel. Thank you.